Before you step on that plane, listen closely, because one tiny item hidden inside your carry-on could get you pulled out of line, handcuffed on the spot, and taken away by airport police. Most travelers think TSA just takes away banned items, but in 2025, the rules have changed. Now, certain things don't just get confiscated, they get you arrested. And the scariest part? Most of these are everyday items travelers pack without even thinking. In this video, I'll reveal 10 carry-on items that can instantly turn your dream vacation into a nightmare, and possibly land you in jail before you even reach your gate. Item number 1, lithium battery packs, over the legal limit. If you travel with extra power banks or battery packs for your gadgets, you need to be extremely careful. Under TSA's updated 2025 regulations, any lithium-ion battery over 100 watt-hours, WH, or any loose, uninstalled lithium cells are strictly banned from carry-on luggage. TSA considers these batteries a serious fire hazard, especially inside a pressurized cabin. If security officers discover them during screening and you didn't declare them, they can treat it as a hazardous materials violation. Many travelers unknowingly toss multiple battery packs into their bags, thinking it's harmless. But once the scanner flags them, TSA may not only confiscate the batteries but also issue heavy fines. And if they believe you intentionally tried to smuggle them on board, you could even be detained or arrested on the spot. Bottom line, always check the watt-hour rating printed on your battery packs. If it's above 100 watt, do not pack it in your carry-on. It could cost you your freedom. Item number 2, pepper spray and self-defense sprays. Many travelers think carrying a small can of pepper spray for personal protection is harmless, but under TSA's 2025 security rules, it's a serious offense. Even tiny keychain-sized sprays are now considered prohibited weapons inside carry-on bags. Why? Because these sprays are pressurized chemical irritants. In the controlled air pressure of an aircraft cabin, they can leak or rupture, releasing toxic chemicals that can disable passengers or crew in seconds. TSA treats this as a potential security threat rather than just a personal item. If security officers detect pepper spray during baggage screening, they won't simply take it away. They may immediately detain you. In many airports, TSA will call local law enforcement to handle the incident, and travelers are often removed from their flights and fined or even arrested. Bottom line, never carry pepper spray, mace, or any self-defense spray in your carry-on bag. What seems like protection to you looks like a chemical weapon to airport security. Item number 3, replica or toy guns. This one surprises a lot of travelers, even if it's fake, plastic, or just a toy. TSA treats anything shaped like a firearm as a real security threat. Under the updated 2025 TSA regulations, replica guns, toy guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, paintball markers, or even prop guns for cosplay are completely banned from carry-on bags. It doesn't matter if they can actually fire. If it looks like a gun on an X-ray scanner, officers must treat it as a possible real weapon. Here's the scary part. TSA won't just confiscate it quietly. The moment your bag is flagged, they can immediately alert airport police, and you can be detained for questioning under suspicion of carrying a weapon. Many travelers have missed their flights or even spent nights in airport holding cells because they forgot a fake gun in their luggage. Bottom line, even if it's just a harmless toy or a souvenir, don't put anything gun-shaped in your carry-on. In the eyes of TSA, if it looks like a gun, it's a threat. Item number 4, fake explosives or grenade-shaped souvenirs. This one can get you into serious trouble instantly, even if it has just a harmless novelty item. Many travelers buy souvenir grenade paperweights, fake dynamite alarm clocks, or toy explosive props as gifts. But according to TSA's strict 2025 rules, anything that looks like an explosive or resembles bomb components is completely banned from carry-on luggage. The reason is simple but terrifying. Airport security can risk guessing whether something is fake or real. On an X-ray screen, a fake grenade looks almost identical to a real one. So the moment your bag is flagged, TSA must treat it as a live explosive threat. That means they can shut down the security lane, evacuate the screening area, and call the bomb squad immediately. In most cases, you'll be detained by airport police, questioned for hours, and possibly arrested under suspicion of carrying an explosive device, even if it turns out to be fake. Bottom line, never travel with anything shaped like a bomb, grenade, or explosive. One silly souvenir could trigger a full-scale airport lockdown and land you in handcuffs. Item number 5, butane and torch lighters. This one catches travelers off guard all the time, because most people don't realize there is a huge difference between a regular lighter and a torch lighter. Under TSA's updated 2025 regulations, you are allowed to carry one small disposable lighter in your carry-on bag. But torch lighters, jet flame lighters, or any lighter filled with butane gas are completely banned. Here is why. Torch lighters produce an extremely high-temperature flame that can ignite cabin materials almost instantly. And because they're pressurized with flammable gas, they're considered hazardous explosive devices under aviation safety laws. If TSA finds a torch-style or butane lighter during screening, they will not simply throw it away. Instead, they can treat it as an attempt to bring an explosive item on board. Travelers are often detained for questioning and, in serious cases, fined thousands of dollars or even arrested for violating hazardous materials laws. Bottom line, a regular disposable lighter might be fine, but a torch or butane lighter can get you pulled out of line, delayed, and possibly arrested. Double check before you pack it. Item number 6, knives, blades, and sharp tools. This is one of the most common reasons travelers get stopped, and in 2025, TSA has become far less forgiving. Even if you think a tiny pocket knife, box cutter, or multi-tool blade is harmless, TSA treats any blade in carry-on bags as a potential weapon. In the past, officers might have just taken it away, but the rules have changed. Under the new 2025 TSA security guidelines, any blade, regardless of size, is banned from carry-on luggage. There is zero tolerance now. If a scanner detects a knife or blade-shaped object inside your bag, security will instantly flag you as a potential threat. Officers are trained to treat sharp objects as intent to harm until proven otherwise. That means they can detain you for questioning, issue federal fines, and in extreme cases, turn you over to local law enforcement for attempted weapon smuggling. Bottom line, even a tiny blade hidden inside a keychain tool can get you pulled out of line and possibly arrested. Always pack knives or tools in checked baggage, never in your carry-on. Item number 7, flammable liquids, perfumes, fuels, solvents. This one is incredibly sneaky, because many travelers carry it without even realizing the danger. TSA's 2025 security rules have tightened restrictions on flammable liquids inside carry-on bags. Items like perfumes, colognes, cleaning solvents, paint thinners, lighter fluid, or any liquid with more than 70% alcohol are now treated as hazardous materials. Even pressurized aerosol cans can get flagged as explosive risks. Here's the danger. These substances can ignite or explode under cabin pressure, especially if there's a leak. TSA officers are trained to treat flammable liquids as potential bomb components, not just harmless toiletries. If you try to carry them on board, TSA may immediately confiscate them. But that's not all. If they believe you knowingly attempted to bring hazardous chemicals, they can detain you, issue federal fines, and even have you arrested on the spot. Bottom line, always check the labels on any liquids you carry. If they say flammable, combustible, or over 70% alcohol, they do not belong in your carry-on, unless you want your trip to end in handcuffs. Item number 8, ammunition or gun parts. This is one of the fastest ways to get handcuffed at airport security, even if you're not carrying a real gun. According to TSA's 2025 rules, any type of ammunition, bullets, shell casings, even empty, magazines, or firearm parts are now considered prohibited carry-on items. That includes small components like firing pins, bolts, or trigger assemblies. Here is what makes it dangerous. Security scanners can tell if a gun part is harmless or functional, and TSA policy requires them to treat all firearm components as live threats. The moment one is spotted inside your bag, officers will stop the security line, isolate your luggage, and detain you immediately. Many travelers get caught because they forget leftover ammo or casings from a hunting trip or pack parts for sport shooting gear, thinking they harmless souvenirs. But TSA sees it as attempted weapon smuggling. That can lead to on-the-spot arrest, heavy federal fines, and even a criminal record. Bottom line, never carry ammunition or gun parts in your carry-on. Even a single bullet casing can be enough to get you pulled out of line and straight into custody. Item number 9, illegal drugs or CBD products. This is one of the most misunderstood TSA rules, and it gets travelers arrested every single year. Just because something is legal in your state or country doesn't mean it's legal at the federal level, and TSA follows federal law, not state law. In 2025, TSA has adopted a zero-tolerance policy on marijuana, cannabis edibles, certain CBD oils, and other controlled substances. Even if you bought them legally from a dispensary, carrying them through airport security can trigger a criminal investigation. The second a scanner detects these items, TSA will immediately involve airport police or federal agents. Travelers are often removed from their flights, detained on the spot, questioned for hours, and in many cases, arrested and charged with drug possession or drug trafficking. Even small amounts hidden in food, gummies, or vape cartridges are treated as federal offenses. TSA doesn't care if it's for personal use. If it's illegal federally, it's a major crime. Bottom line, never carry marijuana, CBD products, or any controlled substance in your carry-on. What feels harmless to you can look like drug trafficking to airport security, and it can end your trip in handcuffs. Item Starter 10. Large amounts of undeclared cash. This last one shocks almost everyone, because carrying too much cash can actually get you treated like a criminal. According to TSA and U.S. Customs regulations, if you're traveling with more than $10,000 in cash or monetary instruments, like traveler's checks, money orders, or bearer bonds, you are required by law to declare it. Most people don't realize this and try to quietly carry large sums of money in their bags. But in 2025, TSA has tightened security cooperation with federal agencies to crack down on money laundering and smuggling. If a scanner or canine unit detects a suspicious amount of cash in your bag, TSA can flag you for financial crimes, detain you immediately, and call in federal agents to investigate. In many cases, travelers have had their money seized on the spot and have been arrested or banned from flying until the investigation is over. Bottom line, carrying more than $10,000 is not illegal, but failing to declare it is. If you don't want to lose your money and risk going to jail, always declare large cash before you fly. So now you know the shocking items TSA has quietly banned in 2025. But here's the scary part. Banned items are just one part of the story. TSA has also added new secret airport rules this year that are silently trapping travelers, even if they carrying nothing illegal. Before your next flight, don't risk being pulled out of line. Click this video right here to uncover the hidden TSA rules of 2025 that could get you stopped before you even reach your gate.